2022 March Cheesesteak Madness, Other Counties Region, second round action in the judges bracket, Mama's Pizzeria versus Workhorse Brewing.
Dave Bramwell, Phil the Lover Coleman.
Mama's Pizzeria, Belmont Avenue in Bala Cynwyd. Get there before they sell out of rolls.
That is that's the big unit right there. Look at that, a couple of big healthy bites. Little cheese kind of squirreling out here. Very nice. The best mushrooms to date. Best mushrooms to date of all the cheesesteaks.
This is I'm starving cheesecake. I mean, this is big. It's just loaded with everything. Mushrooms and onions were just exquisite. It didn't feel the need to, conform.
Workhorse Brewing Company, King of Manor Drive, King of Prussia. Go for the beer, stay for the beer cheese.
Workhorse Brewing comes with good fries.
Fries are really good. Outstanding fries.
Comes only like $14.
I have the end piece, so sometimes things don't make it all the way to the end piece, but there's plenty of mushrooms, and they're very tasty. I'm particularly impressed with the onions.
I'm loving the cheese is ubiquitous, really nicely melted in, really nice flavor. The roll, I appreciate the difference in the roll. It's, they're going for a soft, almost like a hot dog roll. I just want to fight back a little bit.
Why?
It doesn't much, but they're making a statement going with a very soft roll. That's unusual, and I kind of admire them for trying it.
That was very good.
Beer cheese.
Yeah, terrific.
They make the cheese sauce. They make their own cheese sauce.
It's cheese sauce.
Beer cheese. Yep.
Right out of the gate this evening was Workhorse. It was a really impressive cheesesteak. It was great cheese. I just thought Mama's was fantastic. If I lived near Mama's, I would split that with one of my children. Whereas Mama's is like authentic. So I gave him more the nod on the intangible than anything else. And like I said, I like them both, but the intangible of being very authentic Philadelphia. They probably draw water from the Schuylkill, River, for their rolls.
I'm leaning Workhorse for sure. I just thought that was a really fabulous cheesesteak. I wrote down for the cheese, ubiquitous, beautifully melted. I mean, it brought out great prose in me. With apologies to Mama's, because that was good, and I really liked that it was different. But Workhorse was just out of this world.
I went to Mama's early in the adventure.
Yeah.
Probably within like the first month. So it's 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And boy, you forget how good that cheesesteak is.
It really is. Mama's it is.
Mama's it is.
Wow.
We voted
you
you.
guys
We
are
outvoted
you
you.
guys overruled me. I think we're growing apart with age.
And this isn't a complaint, it's just an observation. It's a lot of meat. When you open this thing up, you're trying to figure out, like, okay, how am I going to get a handle of this thing so that it's not going to spill all over the table? And I
don't know if I'm man enough.
and I needed this. This was an important tool for this cheesesteak.
Right. No, I mean it's the ideal one if you're like really hungry.
Right.
Thank you, God.
You can take a nap. Stretch pants on, you can take a nap.
Exactly.
I was actually doing curls with it on the way outside. Don't go too SAT on me here.
Can you get your SAT study guide out to get the big words ready?
Ubiquitous, real quick. What's ubiquitous? Don't get me wrong, but we did step up to Chester County because that's where I live.
And there was a lot of cheese.
It is a really good cheesesteak.
A lot of cheese got left on the wrapper.
Yes.
Remember we took the wrapper off?
We were peeling it off. We had to throw away a big ball of like tinfoil because it was stuck. The cheese was stuck to it.
Yeah.
That was really cool. And that's my prime example of why you use a container as opposed to wrapping the cheesesteak. if you want to, like you go to, like, you use the analogy of a great steak place. Well, a great steak place is presentation too.
Oh yeah, the
It's
sizzling.
How's the what's the flash? Give me. They always say there's an old line. You don't buy the steak, you buy the sizzle. And so if you want to have a cheesesteak presentation, put it in a container where the person opens it up and looks in and says, "Wow, that's beautiful. I want to eat that." Not wrapped up in some piece of paper.
But you said there's this big residue of cheese.
You didn't see that when we opened that
I
thing
did.
up?
It was kind of great. Yeah.